Oh, there you guys are. Cool. Oh, nice shirts you guys are wearing. Thank you. Okay, I can see everyone's here. Frog, I see you. Cool. We'll get the show on the road here in a second.
Okay.
All right, cool, Jude. You're there. Awesome.
So we had some very Spinal Tap-esque issues on this end.
You like to keep it interesting. Okay, a few minutes. We'll get started. I just got to do a few little switches here.
Awesome.
That happened.
Yeah. but not that badly. Your credit score has gone down by 32 points.
Okay, guys, here we go. How's everyone doing out there?
You right?
You guys all good?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Yes,
Not bad.
yeah.
Not bad.
All right.
Not bad. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, I think we're all here. We lost Alice, unfortunately. She's not feeling well, so we have
It's a shame.
you three guys have to work 25% harder now to make up for not being, or 30% harder. I never know how to figure that one out. Anyway, glad you guys are here. We'll get started in a few minutes, and we have some special guests at the front of the show, which is a bit of a surprise. I'm not gonna tell you. So you just have to wait and find out, see what that is.
All right.
All right. All right, here we all are. Exciting show tonight. Oops, that's going to cut off your head, so I'm going to get rid of that. So we, yeah, Matthew Hall, Ross from the Collars, one collar, half a collar, and Jude. And I'm sorry, Jude, I didn't catch your cohort's name tonight.
TJ.
Okay, from Traipse. Am I saying Traipse right? Like I want to say trespass, but it's Traipse.
That's right.
Traipse, cool. Yeah, so welcome back. Another live stream show 52. I'm losing track, 52. So it's been great. It's the only good thing about the last year is that we get to have some live music beamed in from the internet across time and space. So yeah, another show, some really good stuff. So I hope everyone's ready. And welcome to everyone out there watching us across the internet, across time and space. And yeah, we had a 3-day weekend here in the UK. So this is the beginning of the week, sort of, or the end of last week. I never keep track of these 3-day weekends always throw me off. So I'm trying to catch up. I feel like I'm a day behind somehow. But yeah, if you go on the internet, it's like you can watch each week, because we've been doing the show each week. It's like the Truman Show, just sort of slowly seeing my hair get longer and shorter over the course of all these shows. And I generally wear the same shirt, so that's about the same. Anyway, I wanted to share tonight that we have a live show coming up. So the end of May, we have a live show, and check out the promo because it's pretty cool.
I won't pose for your photos. I won't walk you live. I don't care if you call me crazy. Don't take up my time. I might scare you by doing things you don't know what to call. Do you think you control me? You can never know, never know, never know. If you don't stand with me, then just go. What makes you think I will break when you are? Do you like how you see me now? Wonder how much I will take. Carry on. You don't know me now. I will remember those days. I remember those days. But I won't get lost in the haze till we saw through the pain. I won't pose for your photo.
Yeah, so that's going to be a great show. So that's Shake the Geek. They're from Devon, 4-piece band, just classic rock. She's got just a killer voice, great guitar action. They're going to be doing a lot of solos and a lot of just thrashing away. So I'm excited about that. Finally getting back out into a live club. So we're at the St. Pancras Old Church, which is a super cool venue. It's not full capacity. It's only going to be 60 seats. So that'll be kind of weird, but kind of great to be out, even with our masks and everything. And then we also have Adam Wedd and Midori Jager Midori plays cello, which is cello rock, which is totally cool. So I'm excited about it. Actually, she's one of the new bands that I picked up over the year, this last year, and I listen to her music all the time. It's super kind of chill and cool, and she's got this fantastic voice. So she's going to sound amazing in the St. Pancras Old Church, which is a super cool venue. Right, so I'd like to introduce our special guests tonight who are dropping in from Camden. So speaking of the St. Pancras Old Church, they're going to play at the St. Pancras Old Church in, I forgot when we said, in October, I think. How you guys doing out there?
Hey, John. Good to see
Right.
you.
Hello. Hello, John. Hello, Phil.
Hello.
Hello,
All
Neil.
right.
Oh,
So this is the Healthy Junkies and Frog from Polly Pickpockets. Welcome, dropping in the neighborhood. We're all in the Camden virtual neighborhood, so nice to see you guys.
You've got a very interesting background today again, Jonathan. Where
Oh
are
yeah.
you exactly?
Do you know? Can you guys spot this? Who can recognize this? Come on, you guys have been there smoking
Hang on,
cigarettes.
Yeah,
let me
it's
get my
on the high
glasses on.
street.
It's where?
It's on the high street.
This is the back. You can see the back of the Electric Ballroom.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think that's where we filmed our I Don't Give a Damn video, like near there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that kind of graffiti vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Cool. How you guys been?
Cool banana.
Have we been in?
Yeah, we've been okay. We're busy, like creative.
Yeah, we've been fine.
But I'm impressed because you guys knocked out this video fast. I mean, this was like a bam, shoot it in one day, and then edit it, bang, it was like up. I guess you had a bit of a challenge because you called it May Day, so you wanted to get it out
Exactly.
May 1st, right?
It had to be out in
Yeah.
May, so we had to like get a move on, really, didn't we?
I know, we did. But then it's
Should have
terrible
called it
because yesterday we
Christmas
just.
Day.
It would have given us more time, eh?
I know, but it was good. It was good timing because yesterday the island where we filmed the video was on fire.
Yeah, it completely burnt out. The whole area where we
Wow.
filmed is now burnt to a cinder, apparently.
Wow.
But it was
Happened
nothing
yesterday.
to do with us.
Wow. They could have saved
Well-
that. They could have done it during your video. That would have been really cool, right?
It would have looked great. I'm
Smoke
not
billowing
sure
away.
I know, no. I mean, thank God.
The studio wasn't damaged, though. Stakeout
Yeah.
Studios was not touched. He was near, but he was okay.
It was on that same island,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Glad you guys weren't there. That would have really been bad.
It would have been quite good for the video, but not.
It would have been good.
not
It would have been good, yeah.
the safety aspect.
It would have saved money on those smoke flare things anyway.
It was
Cool.
a good day out anyway. We had a lot of fun.
Now,
It
now,
was
Great, and it was great. Yeah, I mean, Camille from Avoid did a great job directing us all as well. There was the other member from Avoid and obviously the other member from Polly Pickpockets, and the three bands coming together, really, wasn't it?
Solidarity.
Yeah.
it's good fun. We'll
It's
play
not-
in a minute. We'll
it's-
play in a minute. Yeah.
It's nice to see some of, like people coming together. We really need to see more of that at the moment.
We do. Come together.
That's right.
Oh,
No, it's
Phil,
really fun.
Don't forget to
When
give
are
a
we
shout
coming
out
together
to
again?
Steve Isles.
Steve Isles. Oh, yeah, we got to mention Steve Isles.
Oh, yeah.
Frog's absolutely right.
No, yeah, we're doing some gig in the north of England on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of July.
Isn't it Steve's birthday?
Yeah, it's on Steve's birthday weekend at the
Yeah.
Hive and Tank in Liverpool and one venue, the Albert in Shrewsbury. So
Yeah, there you are. Well remembered.
I'm
Big
impressed.
shout out to Myra as well, who couldn't be with us tonight. She's doing some top secret work for MI6.
I knew it. I always knew that she was a secret agent.
I don't think you're supposed to tell everyone that. It kind of makes it harder for her to be top secret, isn't
No, you mustn't
Just
tell
don't-
anyone that.
it?
Dave's a secret agent as well. Dave Whitmore, our bass player.
yeah.
Because I obviously gave that
was
away
right.
recently. He's CIA though, so I don't know if they ever
Oh,
meet out on
right.
the field.
Right. Right. This is
Probably, but they
the
wouldn't
double
say
double
it, you know,
secret.
pretend they don't know each other.
Anyway, we've blown their cover, so
Now they're really going to have to be musicians. Hey, so for all of you guys watching out there, we're going to play the new Mayday video in a minute. But I just wanted to remind you that we have both of the bands on the site, digital gigs, 2 amazing live sets filmed over at the Black Heart. Polly Pickpockets, really great set. And of course, a great set as well from Healthy Junkies. Actually, 2 great sets. So if you want to watch live music and you can't get out and you can't wait until July or May or June or whatever we're going to start actually playing stuff, go on the site right now, click a few buttons, and you're watching live sets played in the Black Heart, which were super fun and sound great. So yeah, so on with the video. So we have the Mayday video. Do you guys want to just, we've been talking a little bit about it. Maybe a little intro into the song and.
Well, the person you see crawling along at the beginning with a lime green jacket is Dave. I can tell you that much.
And I think also because everybody's been locked up, it translates that into the video, and you can tell the effect of lockdown. You know?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of nutters who have been let out for the first time in a long time. It's exactly what it is.
Okay, I think that's a good intro. Let's play it.
Like a wall of
right. That is a fun video. That is a really fun video, guys.
It was fun.
Good times.
I want to make a video now.
Yeah,
on,
we
then.
captured. It's like a therapy making a video, isn't it? Everybody get together and.
It was therapeutic for sure.
Yeah.
I know, it looked like half party, half video.
Yeah, definitely.
It was more like all party with somebody filming it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's why it's so much fun, because you guys are so happy to be together again.
And the whole kind of wardrobe of it came together naturally. People just dress the way they dress anyway. And
And
that kind
I've
of
seen
worked.
Frog wearing all that stuff before. That looked like just straight out of his wardrobe.
Exactly the same as any other day.
We wanted something like a apocalyptic kind of theme, you know.
I don't know if you noticed, John, but I had.
I
This,
did
evening
notice
on,
that. I did. Thank you.
just
Yeah,
peeking through a little bit. From
it was
time
good.
to
Yeah,
time.
I saw that. It looks very smart on you. Cool.
Well, yeah, you got to make some videos, John. Anyway,
Yeah,
use your
let's
psychedelic skills.
yeah, let's work on that. We'll have a little session when you guys are ready. You got lots of ideas.
Yeah.
Helicopters, Frankenstein. We got everything.
That sounds good to me. Where can we get a helicopter anyway?
I got the helicopter. No problem. We got it. Got the
You've
helicopter.
already got. Oh, awesome.
Got it, yeah, I got it. I got it. It's the Vietnam vintage helicopter.
Well, the two Daves will have to drive it, of course.
Yeah, we might need
Fly
someone
it.
professional. We might need some professional to fly it.
Nah,
some-
fuck that. It can't be that difficult.
So I just
Up
wanted to
and
let
down
everyone.
and forward.
We're going to get the show on the road here, but I just wanted to share the date that we agreed, Phil, for the Healthy Junkies at St. Pancras Old Church for the fans. So that's going to be the 26th of November.
All right, 26th of November. Yeah, that's a great venue, that church.
It's going to be great. And you guys have a special show for us too, right?
Yeah, we're going to do like a double bill and have some guests. And there's talk of a Greenland choir. Whether that comes together or not, I don't know.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. We're also going to have Lioness that night as well. So that's going to be a top evening. Top evening to be full capacity again. So that'll be almost, I think capacity there is about 200 people. So that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
We saw Geeta Pearson play there like just before the lockdown in February 2020 in that
Yeah, she had like a string quartet, a choir, and this is what I thought. Let's have a big production. We have to find the choir, but it will happen.
All right, awesome.
I used to be in the choir, Phil.
Well, you could be the first member then of the choir from.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much. We're going to get the show on the road. So thanks everyone out watching. I see Michigan's watching.
Talking to John.
So hi Michigan.
Hi, Michigan.
We're going to see her. Michigan's going to be. She'll be in the St. Pancras Old Church before you guys. She's going to be there June 18th with a killer
Can't
set.
wait for that one.
And she is
Bring
rumored.
the tank, Michigan.
She's rumored to play the organ there as well. So, and that was a setup for you, Frog. You missed it completely. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Good luck with the video. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Okay, on with the show. So that was fun. Little fun new release video.
That was wicked.
It was good.
That was wicked. That was good stuff. Okay, so on with the show. So Matthew, we got you on first. You ready for action?
Nice. Yeah. Good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's it's off the EP that's coming out. It's actually the opening track. It's called Oh No. Let's get into it.
All right.
Can you pick me up and drive me far away? 'Cause I'm done with this place, I can't take another day. Running from a darkened past is all I seem to do, and I can't help wishing I was there with you. But oh no, not again. Hold my breath and count to 10, 'cause I don't wanna fall in love again. Sometimes what is real or what is false. So tell me that you're feeling what I feel. Just one more line, just one more time, just one more line to make me feel like I'm alive. Takes its time and ease your mind, and I promise with time I'll make you feel like you're alive. Oh no, not again. Hold my breath and count to 10, 'cause I don't wanna fall in love again. Sometimes I don't know what is real or what is false. So tell me that you're feeling what I feel. Oh no, not again. Hold my breath and count to 10, 'cause I don't wanna fall in love again. Sometimes I don't know what is real or what is false. So tell me that you're feeling what I feel. Please tell me that you're feeling what I feel. Sometimes I don't know what is real or what is false. So tell me that you're feeling what I feel. Please tell me that you're feeling what I feel. Please tell me that you're feeling what I feel.
All right.
Thank you very much, guys.
That's great. So Matthew, tell us about your music.
Well, I've been doing it for about like 4 or 5 years now. I've been kind of working on getting some stuff out. I had an EP that I'd started recording back in 2017. I kind of changed my sound around kind of when that was due to be released, so I started working on something else. These songs are the ones now that I'm kind of putting forward to get released this year. Starting to kind of get things working together. I've always been kind of inspired heavily by like pop punk and kind of some kind of older indie music, a lot of folk music as well.
Any bands
yeah,
in particular?
kind of,
Any bands in particular that jump out?
yeah, so like Frank Turner is the one immediately that comes to mind. Obviously in Camden, quite a name over there. Neck Deep as well. They're kind of, they were probably, when talking about live music, they were one of the ones that really kind of got through to me. But yeah, I've started kind of working more with kind of getting it away from just me and the guitar. So yeah, this one I've been working with kind of a few different musicians. Actually, Finn from Shake the Geek, who are playing obviously at the Pancras Church.
Yeah.
He's been putting some drums down for some of the tracks.
Oh, nice.
That's been really good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Those guys are a lot of fun. Lively group.
Yeah, they're really good.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep playing. What do you got? What do you got next for us?
This one's actually a slightly old one. It's one of the first ones I wrote off the new EP. It's called yeah, I'll take a swig of water before I go.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no rush. We're relaxed here.
Yeah, this one's called Amsterdam.
Okay, awesome.
I smell your perfume on my bed sheets as I finally fall asleep. I wake to an empty bed with the words they said still screaming through my head. stumbling through streets in Amsterdam, holding your hand, seeing things we don't understand. When you say it's been a tough few months, but now is the best time for both of us, then you get down on one knee staring at me. There's tears in your eyes and finally speak. I look to the future, all that I see is you with a smile, 3 kids and me. But I don't know. No, I don't know. So let heal the heart, then I'll exhale the pain, then I'll sleep on my couch until I see you again. I sit with my thoughts sometimes, but it's hard to know I am alone in the nighttime. I can't even walk outside these days, and I wish the pain would just go away. And I can't even sleep the same way. So let it heal the heart, then I'll exhale the pain, then I'll sleep on my couch until I see you again. 'Cause I don't know. No one knows, 'cause I don't know where we go, and I don't know.
Yeah, that was great. It sounded fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Really sounded
Thank
great.
you.
So you start. You
Hard on the voice.
yeah, worth it. So you started this EP, whatever, 4 years ago, and then what happened that shifted it, and you came back to finish it?
Essentially, all of the songs I'd written up until that point they were more kind of when I was in college, and I think really just kind of, for want of a better phrase, I think I kind of grew up from the songs I wrote originally.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the first kind of set of songs that I wrote, I found were running almost, they're quite cliche, I thought. There was a lot of a lot of classic, just cliche love song lines in them, and it wasn't really...
Example. Well, what's an example of a cliche love song like?
Oh, don't do this to me.
Come on.
You put me on the spot now, my own lyrics.
All right, don't worry about it. I'm sure we can.
I'll dream that I'm here by your side and stuff like that. And it was just a few of them survived and they made their ways into these songs. But I feel like these songs are a lot more honest than the ones that I wrote back then.
I mean, you got to get the early songs out of your system one way or another, right? I mean, it's
yeah, exactly.
They just have to be out there.
Writes a love song EP.
Right, and then you look back and you're like, okay, it was kind of good. I don't need to sing it anymore, but it was kind of good.
Yeah, exactly. It's
it's out there. There's room for other stuff when they're out, right? If they're in, then they rattle around like unwanted party guests or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So the mission now, you're feeling, you've had a little more life experience, and changing the sound a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And I think just kind of allowing myself. I think when I started, I was working with people that I just wasn't. They weren't good working relationships, and kind of I've spent the last few years kind of anchoring down the people that I know I can work with and I can kind of rely on to work with and bounce ideas off. So that's been a massive help, to be honest.
Yeah, you gotta have good support.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, enough talking, more singing.
I'm all for it. This one's actually going to be a single that I released. It's called Reflections. This is quite a new one, actually. Been looking at reflections of myself. Don't know where I've been going, but I know it's bad for my health. Now I'm running around in circles, cause I don't know what I should do. All I know is that I can't do anything without you. Questioning myself, because I know the answers, I know they won't be any help. I've been intentionally ignoring all the red flags that you've raised, yet here I am wondering why you've let me down again. I can only write these songs when I miss her, even though the moment's gone. Because when we are together, it feels like nothing can go wrong. Spend a lot of time torturing myself, and I don't know why I do it. Maybe I'm addicted to this hell. Do you ever lay in bed alone and wonder why she's gone, and reflect on what you've done? Because I only ever cry when I miss you, when I realize you're gone. Baby, when we were together, it really felt like nothing ever could go wrong. On the Cornish coast, you jumped into my arms. It's never felt the same, oh gosh, just bring me home. Then I'm sorry for the times I shouted as the love fell apart. If I could wish for anything, I wish to go back to the start.
Wow, great one.
Thank you.
Another great song. Wow.
Cheers, guys.
I don't know, whatever we did, your guitar sounds great. So whatever settings we did, we have to write that down. Cause it sounds great. Sounds great.
Just angle it slightly towards the mic.
Amazing. Cool. So what's your plan now for the next whatever few months? It's hard to make plans these days, but
it really is. I mean, ultimately, I just want to get back out there gigging.
Yeah.
It's
where you actually based now?
I'm based in Leeds now. I'm from Devon originally, but I'm living in Leeds at the moment.
Okay.
So
Nice.
yeah, I mean, with venues starting to open up, I'm hoping it'll be a bit easier, but there's going to be hundreds of musicians trying to do exactly the same thing, which is the difficulty, obviously.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, but I mean, you'll get there. You'll get there. You got a great voice,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sure.
Well, thank you very much.
I guess I mean the challenge with
Yeah.
all you guys now is you have to build your fans on social media, which is really difficult when you're not playing. You know, if you're out, at least people see you and they're like, "Hey, where are you on social media?" But now, without getting in front of people, building up the fans on social media is really difficult.
Yeah, exactly, and even like I used to really enjoy busking back in Devon, but I mean, there's no one out to busk to at the moment, even. So
Yeah,
it's yeah, but I mean, yeah, just getting back. I'm planning on getting this EP out by the end of the year, so it should be out kind of October time, and once that's done, I'm hoping that I can get some gigs to coincide with the release of that.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed.
Yeah, cool. Well, we got some slots in Camden, so let's have a chat when you're ready. We got a few,
Yeah, definitely.
We have between September and December, we have 28 nights booked in Camden, and we're putting together lineups in 4 different venues. So I'm sure we can find a spot for you
perfect.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, that'd be brilliant.
Cool. Okay, you got a few more songs for us?
Yeah, I've got 3 more, if that's all right.
Yeah. Why don't you play 2 back to back, and then we'll come back and then we play the final one.
Yeah, that's no problem. Let me just quickly tune my guitar.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
So you can't edit this out on live stream, so that's the issue.
We can edit everything. Don't worry about it. We make a
Lovely stuff.
another version. We take out all the boring stuff. It's
Nice.
part of the live experience. Part of the live experience.
Yeah, exactly. They'd get this if they were seeing me. So,
Exactly.
this one's called Untitled. It's an original name, I know. This was written quite a while ago. Yeah, right, goes on.
All right.
You call it 15 months and I call it a year. But this time we have no option but to face up to our deepest fears. I never thought I'd be the one who broke your heart in two. And tonight I just need you in my arms. Now I'm drinking again to try and clear my head. I'll get drunk and pretend this is not the end. I finish joints and cigarettes line the ashtray on my bedroom floor. I light them up to see if I could see the girl I still adore. I still feel you in my bed. Last night I reached for you to find you're just the girl who's stuck inside my head. I'm smoking my evenings away to try and heal my pain. If I get high again, start to end. 'Cause girl, I've been thinking of you and of all of the reasons that I can't live without you. So I guess this is the end. And when I close my eyes, I see you smiling and running through my door. We'll take a walk outside and see the world is so much brighter than before. It's only been 8 months, but it feels like 4 years. And my life will never be the same, not since the day you disappeared.
I think I was asked to do back to back, so I can't get any notice of if that's all sound good. Thank you for listening. This one's called Runaway. A little drink. This one was written a long time ago as well. This is going to be on the EP. It was written with one of my good friends, Ollie Dixon, who I think deserves a shout out. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't give him a shout out. So hi Ollie, hi everyone that's watching. Yeah, we'll just get into it.
Into your eyes I stare, I see it all and it's clear. You never pause to think just how far we'd sink. I'm in my bed and I'm losing sleep again. Where do we go from here? So I'll take it down to the water's edge. We'll see a lot to see, and I'll run my worries in the sand and let the waves crash around me. You should run away to find our better place. In the dead of night we'll follow the street lights and we will keep on driving till we finally meet the sunrise. Here we are, we're right back at the start. Where do we go from here? So I'll take it down to the water's edge. We'll see a lot to see, and I'll run my worries in the sand and let the waves crash around me. I ain't doing fine, so take me back into the dark, and I believed we'd be alright. Running through our minds, and in the end we'll cross the line. All this time has passed us by. So I'll take you down to the water's edge and we'll see a lot to see. And I'll run my worries in the sand and let the waves crash around me. So I'll take you down to the water's edge and we'll see a lot to see. And I'll run my worries in the sand and let the waves crash around me, crash around me. The waves crash around me.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. You guys miss all that sound. I can feel it. It's not real. It's not real, but it's just as good as the real thing sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Those are great songs. Those are really great songs. I see your friend Ollie out there. He heard you. He's like, yeah, I love that song too.
Oh, of course he does. Narcissist.
So what was the story about that particular song?
Oh, that's a good question. That was around a time I was going through a breakup, which that's the theme to most of the songs. To be honest, it's just written about a terrible breakup. Yeah, no, that was kind of. I mean, Ollie's one of my good friends. We had kind of been talking about it a lot anyway, and it was kind of trying to sort things out, trying to fix things, and we just had a couple of ideas that bounced around. I've been playing with the chords for a while, and yeah, we just kind of sat down and got it out in a couple of days.
Right. And what was bad about the breakup? Was it because you were young and just foolish, or was it like, you in retrospect,
Yes,
you're
yeah.
like, why did I do that? It was totally unnecessary activity.
I'd say both.
Yeah.
Young, foolish, stupid mistakes, but you
Right.
live and you learn, don't you?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean that's actually another thing. A lot like the music that I'm writing now. It's like my mental health. I've never really written about in music, and there's a lot of maybe subtle nods to it. I don't think I've made them too obvious, but incorporating it somehow was important to me because that's also part of it massively.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm not a singer or a songwriter, but I enjoy listening to so much music, and part of it when you discover musicians is you pick up where they're headed and where they're coming from and where they're going, and that's part of the excitement of the songs. Also, is to understand how they all fit together and kind of the revelations and understandings you guys are figuring out through the music. This is what we as fans fall in love with.
Yeah, it's like keeping a public diary.
Yeah. Yeah. And the more you share, the more exposed you guys are. And then of course, the closer the fans get to you. So.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just being open and honest in my writing is kind of the main thing. I think that's the point I've come to now with this EP is just being honest with myself and with my writing more than anything.
That's hard. That's a lifelong journey to figure all that stuff out.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, I think we got time for one more. You got one last song to play us out?
Yeah, nicely leading on to it, actually. This one's called Exit Plan. It's one that, I've written really recently, actually. And yeah, the themes I just spoke about, I think, are explored quite a lot in this one. So yeah, I'll just have a quick drink.
Well,
let's go check my guitar is in tune. Yeah, no, we good.
All right.
And I don't know where to go from here. Cause if the truth is that we all disappear, then what's the point of anything anymore? And if I could just go back to the day that you turned your back and walked away, take your hand and ask for you to stay. Cause I've been searching for the reason at the bottom of a bottle. I've been working on an exit plan to leave and be forgotten, but I know there's nothing left here for me anymore. If I wake up in the morning and you're not here by my side, let me go back to the dreamland that I've made inside my mind, where I know that you and I will still be there together. I'm sorry for the time that I lied and all the tears that made you cry. That one mistake is haunting me tonight. And if you saw the man that I have become, would you still pack all of your bag run? I don't know how to live my life without you. Cause I've been searching for the reason at the bottom of a bottle. I've been working on an exit plan to leave and be forgotten, but I know there's nothing left here for me anymore. So if I wake up in the morning and you're not here by my side, let me go back to the dreamland that I've made inside my mind, where I know you and I will still be there together. And if I woke up in 100 years, would you still be there for me? Cause I fell in love with you when I was only just 18. And even now I think the next song I write might bring her back to me. Don't know why I would ever wanna wake up when it's you that I see in my dreams. Cause I've been searching for the reason at the bottom of a bottle. I've been working on an exit plan to leave and be forgotten, but I know there's nothing left here for me anymore. So if I wake up in the morning and you're not here by my side, let me go back to the dreamland that I've made inside my mind, where I know that you and I will still be there together. You and I will stay right there forever.
Yeah. Great set, Matthew. Really great set.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Oh, another one.
That was really great. Thank you so much. And I see,
No, thank you for having me.
yeah, I see out there on the internet, Harvey Springfield from the Barking Poets, who's going to be playing July 4th as part of our lineup at the all-dayer at the Dublin Castle. So he's a big fan. I don't know if you know him or not, but he's loving your music.
I'm not, no. Yeah, thank you. I saw some of the comments coming through. Thank you, everyone. That's very
Yeah, no, it's nice. You got a lot of nice comments. So that's really appreciated. All the musicians love the comments. So thank you guys for sharing that. Makes a big difference. And yeah, so Harvey will be on the stage with.
Cheering.
There we go. Good. And just I threw into the chat the link for the Camden Live shows that we have. So if anyone wants to check it out, we have 3 shows coming up: May, June, and July. And Harvey will be there with the Barking Poets. Those guys are absolutely freaking awesome. Harvey's going to be on the live stream next week, so you get a little taster of some Camden punk music is still out there. You really like it. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Well, we'll have actually two proper punk bands on the Dublin Castle on July 4th. So the Barking Poets and the Meffs. So that'll be really fun. Yeah, that's going to be a great lineup. Really great lineup. All day event. All day full capacity club. What more could you want? A Sunday.
Yeah, nice. All day in Camden.
Sunday in Camden. Cool. Well, thank you so much for that, Matthew. So kick back, relax a little bit. We got some more music. So we got Jude up next. Jude, hey, you guys all ready for action?
Hey, yeah. There you go. That was great, by the way. I really enjoyed that.
Great set, huh? As always, great music.
Yeah, it was really
another Tuesday night of good music. So Jude, in addition to playing guitar and being actually a really great singer, also helps out with our sound engineering. And the digital gig shows that we have that are up on the site now, filmed at the Blackheart here in Camden. Jude and I did that production together. It was really fun. And we figured out how to make the sound good. So thank you for that, because I think actually all of those tracks sound amazing on the last, especially the last 4 that we did. They came out really well.
It was nice to be back in a real venue in the middle of all of this.
I know that, and especially the Blackheart, which is definitely one of my favorites. Such a cool. So tell us a little bit about your music project.
Well, it's kind of the evolution of something that started, I guess, like 5 years ago. I'd been recording and writing some tracks because I've been in bands for years, but I started kind of recording, writing some solo stuff, and it was supposed to be like this audio-visual project where all the tracks are going to go with the video, and it kind of fell over on the second video.
It's hard to make the bloody videos.
I kind of it's
hard work.
I think
that's actually I'm sorry, that's actually a good segue, because I have a clip from the new video. I can play that now.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah, let's check this out. Because this is a really fun video. It's a good track. So this is a little flavor of Traipse. Yeah, it's a great track. I really got to say, I really enjoyed that. You didn't tell me about it, and I saw it on the site actually as a new release. I'm like, whoa, where'd this come from? Great, really good stuff. Really good stuff. And you got Anna Miley playing drums, she just kills it. I love her.
Yeah, it's because we're having to play a bit stripped back today because Anna's in isolation at the moment.
Oh no!
Which is a COVID thing, not a spiritual thing.
Yeah, no, we're excited. She also plays with Bird Eats Baby, so she'll be in St. Pancras in June. She's busy. She's a busy drummer.
Track was actually, yeah, but that track was actually produced by the bassist from her other band.
From Dorja.
Yeah,
so that's a great band as well.
Their EP, yeah, which is definitely worth checking out.
No, you guys, that's a great. I encourage everyone to go watch that. It's up on your site. Well, if you can't find it, go look on the new releases on the Camden Live site. There's a link for it. Really great track, and really well done. Congratulations, guys! You should be really proud of that one. Okay, so that's a warm up. What do you got for us tonight?
It's going to be a bit. It's funny starting that track because we're going to start with that single, but it's all a bit more chilled today.
Okay, that's good. That's what's nice about the live stream is that you get to hear the songs in a kind of different way. So
yeah.
Okay, off you go.
Cool.
suits your mood as you see your name and check the box. I can make it simple for you. I'll support the one which you are not. When the axe comes down to tell us just how far we've come. When we paint by numbers, the map will show we love everyone. Give us a line in the sand and do it faster. We can't wait forever on the promise of disaster. Give us a line. We could sell it to the hungry, lost and overzealous. Red, white and blue, the colors on our graves. Channel fits your meal, consume, shake, fist, repeat until you drop. Tonight we all can come together, regurgitate the masticated slop. When the axe comes down to tell us just how far we've come. When we paint by numbers, the map will show we love everyone. Draw us a line in the sand and do it faster. We can't wait forever on the promise of disaster. Give us a line. We could sell it to the hungry, lost and overzealous. Red, white and blue, the colors on our grave. Draw us a line in the sand and do it faster. We can't wait forever on the promise of disaster. Give us a line. We could sell it to the hungry, lost and overzealous. Red, white and blue, the colors on our.
Yeah, right. That was cool. Yeah, it's nice to hear different versions of that song. So that's really cool. That's really cool. So what inspired you? What's the backstory in that song? Where'd you guys come up with that one from?
So, I mean, that was, I guess it's kind of the theme that we kind of carried on into the video there about, you know, that tribalism thing, the way that the internet is just like a horrible place to be these days.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I remember when Facebook, MySpace first came out, and it was, you know, hanging out and chatting to people. And now, like, people just talk to each other in a way that just doesn't reflect real life.
Yeah.
People are immediately insulting and abusive, and it just seems to generate this atmosphere of hostility, which, especially now, people are carrying that around with them every day. You know,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, the football players
kind of
couldn't
affect
take
that.
it anymore, right? The football players were like, no, we're taking 4 days off, no social media. And I find that's how fed up they are with all the abuse they take.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that is real people versus bots. You know, we're being attacked by these army of bots that are just trying to make us all crazy.
Well, I think there's definitely plenty of. I think like everybody kind of gets wrapped up in it to some degree, you know, like that kind of tension. Especially people who probably rarely talked about politics in the past are now heavily engaged, but in a way that's not necessarily positive, because they're just kind of screaming at each other, and everything's super polarized. And like, and that's kind of bleeding into life outside of social media, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think there's something really toxic about social media. We got to sort it out. I don't know how we do it, but there are definitely some people who are, for whatever reason, trying to make us all crazy and hate each other more. For like, why does that make anything better? But so definitely some pretty high-powered people who, have a lot of resources and tools that are stirring us all up to make us, not find solutions, but find problems, right? This is like some unusual thing that technology is meant to help us find solutions. But now technology is helping us find problems, which is kind of really opposite end of stuff.
That's the thing. It's a shame because obviously like the benefits and the kind of beautiful side of it is that there's this whole new opportunity to stay connected with people. I don't think do things like this. I don't know.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Could have got through the pandemic in quite a way without it.
Yeah. Okay. What's the next? What's the next track?
So this is funnily enough. This is actually the first song I put together under this artist name before we kind of reformed in band format. But I recorded it just solo originally. It's called Bloodlines.
I hold this piece of paper in my mind. In some ways, it tells my future in ways I can't hide. I forget who I was then. To decide this how we are, time and again. I pass through a cloud, circled by a fading crowd. A gentle rain of words and songs and duties washing over me, soaking into my skin. Where did I ever begin? Like a threadbare screw, I'm turning so they're leaving me, till all the furniture's replaced, and prosperity has a new face. Like blood flows on down the line. A trail of expectations left behind, though I must say it's been a wild, or at least distracting ride. That's what I thought. Now how long till I die? Are they making good use of my time? Toy guitar and the Explorers on TV. Did he mash you out and further food me? Maybe I'm born of my father's blood, caught to pieces by a mother's love, under the cold plate from a window to a dream. Promise of freedom is a tool to scope me. See a moment's only purpose defines me. I am the cog that went with you quietly. And I pass through a cloud, circled by a fading crowd. A gentle rain of words and songs and duties washing over me, soaking into my skin. Where did I ever begin? Like a threadbare screw, I'm turning so they're leaving me. And I pass through a cloud, circled by a fading crowd. A gentle rain of words and songs and duties washing over me, soaking into my skin. Where did I ever begin? Like a threadbare screw, I'm turning so they're leaving me, till all the furniture's replaced, and prosperity has a new face. Like blood flows on down the line, till all the furniture's replaced, and prosperity has a new face. Like blood flows on down the line.
All right, yeah. Good stuff.
Oh.
So, some of you may not know, but Jude also writes for us, and he's definitely also one of our good writers, interviewing other artists. And I didn't fully appreciate your musical background, but I always enjoyed reading your articles first. And I was like, wow, this guy really has some real insight into bands and musicians and stuff. And you always ask good questions. So now the picture's more complete. The picture's a fuller story of your interest in music from all different directions. From behind the keyboard, behind the sound box, on stage, mixing up music. It's great.
I've been involved in forever.
Yeah. I've worked with a lot of music writers over my my career in the writing and music business. You definitely have the best voice of all the music writers I ever met. No question, hands down, not even a contest.
Actually, I have to say that I think I really enjoy about the writing is actually it like when you're asking questions, it's, you can ask the questions you want to know as an artist as well,
Yeah. No, I think that's what makes your interviews really good. Who were some of the favorite, or which interviews did you enjoy the most? You had a few good ones. You had Glenn Matlock. Glenn Matlock had to be a good one.
Matlock was awesome, and
that was a really good interview.
Open and friendly as well. He was just really, because it was obviously one of the bigger names, but he was just very willing to talk and had a very good perspective on things, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he was like a real journeyman, out there playing and playing and playing.
Louis Brennan as well. Like I think about 10% of what we actually discussed ended up in the interview in the end, because he's a political writer.
Yeah.
And very smart lyrics, and we ended up talking for a very long time.
No, I mean, of course, usually very interesting. That's usually the problem. Is like we interview people and you get so attached to them, and then like you just 3 hours later, you're like, oh my god, what do I do with all this information I have to squeeze it into some format? You had a very good interview with Mishkin. Actually, that's how we first discovered Mishkin. Was I think your interview with her?
Yeah, that was a fun one.
It was one of the early ones. Yeah, so all of you guys watching out there, we have about I think we have about 60 interviews on the site right now. So Camden Live, just go check out the interview section. There's a lot of good stuff there. We have just a new one up on the site now with a really great band that just moved from Ireland to Camden to take their shot at the big times here, called the Clockworks. And that's a really interesting interview, and top band, top kind of, I don't even know how to describe them, kind of, I would say almost new wave kind of sound, like, they're great. So the new stuff is super fresh, kind of, catchy beats and, strong singing and great musician. I'd probably just destroyed them with my bumbling explanation of how good this band is, but read about it. It's on the site, and they have a couple new tracks out now, which are great. Speaking of tracks, Jude, you ready for more?
Indeed.
All right.
Okay.
What do you got next for us?
This one is kind of yet to be released. So I'll say this is a stripped down version, but this is the only version we're going to hear for a while. This one's called Induction.
Hey brother, won't you come inside? I've got a nice warm idea for you to hide in. Did they take your money? Did they take your home? But you don't want to live in this world alone. Do you want to feel you truly belong? Let me fill your home with a book and a gun. We know you. We love you. We know you. We love you. Dig deep and tell us what you know. You're much more than just a fragile ego. You are the right hand of self-righteousness, the cleansing fire of indemnity. Do unto others as they do as you're told, and fear not, brother, you will never grow old. Surrender your hands, release the questions in your heart. Let your fear walk the path they provided. When your vision is clear, the tears left in your wake will raise an ocean, carry you to the sky. Surrender your hands, release the questions in your heart. Let your fear walk the path they provided. When your vision is clear, the tears left in your wake will raise an ocean, carry you to the sky. Surrender your hands, release questions in your heart. Let your fear walk the path they provided. When your vision is clear, the tears left in your wake will raise an ocean, carry you to the sky. Hey brother, go turn out the light. We'll save you a place in time for when you wake up new, together the same and
All right. Cool stuff.
Should we crack on with a couple? Should we do?
Yeah. Why don't you keep going? Keep
we,
going.
Awesome. Should
can the glass, can the steel reflect a light on new ideals? All the love I used to feel, soaked in an uncanny dream, and every breath recycled from your love. carries on. Hold my breath just to be alone. Somewhere lost, I reveal a trap should not be made to feel the flavor of a summer sunset could not wash my mind. Find a heart, make it mine. The truth will not come out in time. I believe what is good and what is fragile will all fall behind. That's the bottom line. And the sand that built these towns might wish for, while the birds thought they had been there all along. 'Cause there's nothing new. And check out to the sky. Put your hands up open wide. Tear a hole for them to climb on in. Make a vessel of your mind. And the wheels, and the rails, and the moralistic tales. Cry nothing sacred, but what's that mean when we're all used up in that sacramental dance? Oh, come on, write me a line. It's about fucking time. We two now watch this series. Maybe this will get better if you write them a letter. Pull the bark down off the trees. Come on, write me a line. It's about fucking time. We two now watch this series. Maybe this will get better if you write them a letter. Pull the bark down off the trees. So come on, write me a line. It's about fucking time. We two now watch this series. Maybe things will be better if you write them a letter. Pull the back down off the trees.
Oh, quick tune up. On tune, I guess I'll say that. Okay, this is. I don't know how many tunes we're doing, but this one is actually from an old band I was in. It's called Neonate.
The ideas colliding. Let's try to reach inside. Separate the wheat from chaff, the stars from dust, the echoes from the voice that they came from. Another worthy cause is taking root upon your conscience as we speak. It's twisting itself into knots in your throat. Light the day, words to say. We live, we breathe like yesterday. New light to me is calling me, reminding me who I am. Change the lighting just to fit the mood. Change your hair to fit your clothes. Change your feelings just to fit your face. Change your ways to fit your love. This scratching at ceilings leaves only plaster bleeding. Who could ever reach up through it and find a glimpse of heaven through it? But I know that it's been done. The fascinating minds who sang the words which made us feel this is real. Feelings are made tangible in the wake up, you're crashing, the windows are flashing, you're moaning and thrashing, the carpet on your cheek feels good. And now today, can we contemplate and find a way to template? Take them on the show, and you won't even know. Read about a different love, and they won't even know. Pour it out and get to know, and you won't even know. Ride it to the fake flow, and you won't even know. No, you won't know me for someone else, and you won't know me for someone else, and you won't know me for someone else, and I won't know me for someone else.
All right. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff.
Thank you.
So, Ross, how you doing out there, man? You ready for action soon?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Just chilling out,
Yeah.
chilling out. Don't fall asleep on us. It's so relaxing, all this music.
No,
We need you. We need you sharp. We need you sharp. Dude, you guys got one more song for us? Play us out with one more song, or we burn up your whole list already?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
So I get this one lends itself to acoustic a little bit more, I guess. I was going to play what the next single will be, but it's full of crazy riffs and timing and things, and I think this one.
Don't stress yourself.
Will work out a little better. This one's called "Lie Like Love."
Your face gave hope to me where barely touched your mouth.
Do you know what? That's because we said that stuff about the crazy riffs and things in Malice. I completely messed up at the beginning of this song. No, that was the right one. But I played it badly. Let's do it again.
Your face gave hope to me, though I barely touched your mouth. But you looked to me like someone you could be with, till I put the fire out. You said I'm your cold, you were joy, you won. Then tried to lie like a love. You ran through cars with me when we both had lost our minds. But you looked to me like someone to help you through this. Thought maybe I could be the kind. You said I'm your girl, you were joy, you won. Then tried to lie like a love. We tried to lie like a love. Tried to lie like a love. We tried to lie Try to lie like love. You spoke with hope with me, we both had lost the time. As you looked to me like someone you could be with. Think maybe I'll fall in love. You said I'm your cold, I am joy, you won. Then tried to lie like love. You tried to lie like a love. Tried to lie like a love. We tried to lie like a love. We tried to lie like a love. try to lie like a love.
All right. All right. Oof. Great set, guys. That was really great. Really great stuff. All right. Well done. Well done. Thank you guys so much. Tuesday Night Music brought straight to you across the internet from Traipse. Good stuff, guys. Yeah. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. You played your heart out on that one for us, so thank you. Any ideas when you guys might be playing live?
Yeah, we don't really know yet. We're playing it by ear. Because obviously we just released the first song from this EP, and then hopefully we're going to be releasing about one a month. So probably when there's a bit more stuff out there, we'll start booking the dates in.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll find you in Camden at some point whenever you guys are ready. So we got a bunch of nights set up.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
get you out there. Get Anna on the drums.
That'll be ace.
She's awesome. She's awesome. You have the best drummer. I don't know how you talked her into that, but well done on that also. She's great.
She's awesome, really. Yeah, very privileged.
Okay, well done. Thank you guys so much. And evening is not over yet. We have Ross from the Callars. You all right out there, Ross?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, not bad. You're
Awesome.
doing all right. Yeah, I just have a few songs. That's it.
Good music. Some good music tonight, huh? What do you think so far?
Yeah, no, I'm actually quite astounded by it. It's really good. I've really enjoyed just sitting here watching everyone because it's just fun. It's just I just find it really cool just people just talking to each other about stuff that everyone's interested in, you know, like music and just everything. Especially Camden, there's a large music scene there. And yeah,
where are you right now? I didn't ask you before. I'm sorry. Which part of the country are you in?
I'm based in Fleet, which is in Hampshire, which is close to like Woking, Farnborough, Guildford, like around that area.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, we actually have a gig in Camden coming up in August. But yeah, but at the moment I'm just recording and stuff for something that I have later on in the summer, basically.
Tell us a little bit about the band.
So we've been together officially really since like early 2019, but and we were like, there was like three of us at that point. There was like me, I was just the singer, but I did write guitar, but I didn't play guitar live and stuff. But we had a guitarist, and then we had the drummer who is still with me today, Lucas, who's also the producer of most of our stuff. And we basically, yeah, so we got our like first gig like late 2019 at the Boiler Room in Guildford, which was a huge like milestone for us. And ever since then, we've really just been recording and releasing stuff on Spotify. So it's just like, yeah. And I think for most like musicians, the first lockdown especially put a halt to a lot of things.
Yeah, no, of course, it's been terrible for you guys.
Yeah, it's awful. But hopefully now, especially with this Camden Live, it's doing a really good job on reviving it, you know, reviving the scene.
We're trying to give you guys a little space. Nice.
Yeah.
Tell us about the music. So when you guys put the band together, what was the idea?
So in the beginning, it was mainly Smith's influenced, and yeah, I do think that most of the writing that we've released so far and that we're going to release like this year has mainly been influenced by the Smiths, but because my like tastes in music have changed, obviously, well, I still like the Smiths. I've branched out and I like a lot. I've explored a lot more types of music. So when it comes to recording and stuff, and when I'm playing live, I tend to try and adopt other almost aspects of music. You know, like
Okay.
yeah, like for example, I've really gotten into the Style Council from the 80s, the Arctic Monkeys, Beach Boys, even just their like recording technique is really cool. But
Right.
yeah, so a bunch of different bands really. But
That's good. That's good. Well,
yeah.
you gotta grab all these influences and make your own mix out of it.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I've got a few songs to play. But yeah, so I'm just excited to share them with everyone watching, you know.
Okay. Well, I think we're ready. That was a good intro. So ready when you are.
All right. This one is called Silence You Miserable Bastard, which is about it's almost like the title is basically just it's almost like little bit tongue in cheek, because it's about the lyrics are very like they have a lot of like juxtaposition, and it's basically about the awareness of mental health and how some people can be quite dismissive of it and just like they don't really acknowledge it as much as they should have, as much as they should. So it's quite an exaggerated title, but here it goes.
And I know I don't belong here, not in this society. Are you okay, dear? Such a miserable bastard. I know you belong in a casket. Shut up, be quiet and just smile. How can I when you're ever so hostile? Are you okay, dear? No. Life's not nice and it's never been clear. Man up and be more austere. I saw you the other day. You ran away. I saw you the other day. You ran away. Silence, you miserable bastard. I know you belong in a casket. Shut up, be quiet and just smile. How can I when you're ever so hostile? Are you okay then? No. I was nice and it's never been clear. Man up and be more still. I know you don't belong here, not in this society, my dear. Let's take to be more austere now.
That's that.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That was a more recent song. Well, I say recent, but in the last like few months. But it's one of the newer ones. It's newer than a lot of the songs that I've got written on here, on set list even.
You kind of hear that
Yeah.
Smith things going on, a little Smith thing going on there, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I just really like their writing like style and the lyrics and Morrissey's lyrics and stuff. But yeah.
Thanks. I always found the Smiths a very surprisingly popular. For me, it was a surprisingly popular band because they're so off. They're so different.
Yeah, no.
You know, and it's kind of like
no,
it's hard to kind of.
I think it's either you love them or you loathe them. Like it's kind of, I don't know. They are very different. Like I feel a lot of their stuff is very like maudlin and like kind of quite pitiful almost. But like
it's a kind of like music you like when people like it. You kind of like you look at them like, you know, what's wrong with you? Why do you like that? But then the songs are good. So Johnny Marr is such a great guitarist.
Yeah, the melodies are insane. I really like them. But yeah.
It was a period, cause I remember when I was listening to that music when it was coming out, you know, you'd be like, oh yeah, I like this music. And people who didn't really know music would listen to it. They'd be like, what's wrong with you? Why do you like this music? It's so strange.
Yeah, it is, but it's also great. But
yeah,
it's just like everyone's got their own opinion, you know. So
I think music also has a time factor to it. You know, like at that time, it kind of worked. But I think probably they're...
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Like I believe the New York Dolls, I feel like they were a little bit out of their time, a little bit. They would have fit in better in the 80s, I believe, but who knows? Yeah. That might just be my opinion. But yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I've got this next song I'm going to play is it's the latest single we released. It's called Grey Day, and yeah, so this is basically it. It's pretty self-explanatory, what like title-wise, but yeah.
Grey Day sounds like the British forecast, the weather forecast.
Yeah, definitely, of course. Yeah, the weather's getting better though, hopefully.
On a grey day, I cried Mayday to escape this choreography of misery. And the cool boys wish they could be girl boys, so let the kiwi trapped inside. But it's outside where I lie when I die. But it's outside where I lie when I die. Lost for eternity. And the poor boys wish they were cruel boys, are there to stop you from taking your life. But it's just the side where I lie when I die. And it's just the side where I lie when I die. Even their minds, their lies, and mine. Traveling, I would die. Even their minds, their lives, and mine. Traveling, I would die. Where I lie when I die, oh, when I die.
That's that. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So, you said you like the Beach Boys. Do you know much about
yeah.
Dennis Wilson? You know the story of Dennis Wilson?
Yeah. It's pretty tragic, to be honest.
It's tragic. Did you ever hear his last album, Pacific Ocean Blues?
I actually have not heard his last album. I listened to a lot of solo Brian Wilson, but I didn't listen to much Dennis. I do need to listen to more, but like, yeah. I just know the story about him, and it's just really sad. Yeah,
it's really sad. But this album is really fascinating album. You should definitely check it out. He somehow he apparently, because they had their own studio, and they had all kinds of problems with it because they weren't really recording that much, and it was a very expensive thing to operate, and they were trying to close it, open it, and all kinds of issues with it. But somehow Dennis Wilson snuck into it and recorded this album, and no one knew about it. It was like a stealth project. And then when they put it out, no one could believe like where it came from, because they thought like he was unable to sing and he was in kind of desperate shape. But this album is it's a really interesting story behind the album. Many people think it's one of the great albums of all time, but he can't really sing.
I need to listen to that, definitely.
Yeah, you really got to check it out. It's not easy to get a copy of it. I'm not sure it's on Spotify or not.
I think
put it on your list.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe they put it on Spotify. No, the original one went out of. They sold them all. Whatever, they all disappeared. But they re-released it like 10 years ago. I think there's even a documentary about it. So if you like the Beach Boys, you got to check it out. It's very cool.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely will, because like thing is, like with the Beach Boys, like I'm not a huge fan of their early work, but like it's more their later work, like late 60s and maybe in a little bit of the 70s. Like I think I really like those kind of eras, especially so like that album, Pacific Ocean. I'm pretty sure that was like mid 70s, but
77. I think.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it was around 77, something like that.
Yeah, I'll definitely listen to that though. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because the Ramones album was 76, so it was like Sex Pistols and Ramones. Like 76 and 70, that period was like a lot of great music.
Punk was taking over. Punk was taking over.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this next song I'm going to play is called "Sun Will Never Rise," and that was kind of it doesn't really have like a secret meaning like behind it. It's just mainly about, I was just trying to write a story really about like someone just on a beach really, and then like kind of believes, and like they're by themselves and they just believe the sun is their friend, and then they swim out to the sea to go to the sun. It's really weird, but like it's a good song, trust me, believe me.
All right, we're ready for it.
But yeah, here it is.
Softly, comforting my haze. The sun's departure becomes my nurture, as there's no one on the beach but me. As there's no one on the beach but me. The night swallowed the sun, my only friend, swimming and splattering. The night is never ending. The sun would never rise. The sun would never rise. The sun. Now don't underestimate me. You have never been, you'll see. And I know I was wrong. The night swallowed the sun, my only friend, swimming and spluttering. The night is never ending. The sun would never rise. The sun would never rise. The sun would never rise.
Thank you.
All right.
What's that? Thank you.
I was always impressed. I grew up in New York and not so close to the beach Beach Boys always were like, okay, yeah, what's going on? That seems like a great life those guys have. Yeah, hanging out, racing their cars around at the beach and surfing and hanging out with hot girls.
Yeah. Although they weren't like, only Dennis was the surfer. All the rest were posers.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, they're all good. All amazing. But yeah, surfing wise, yeah. But yeah. Would you like me to play another song? Or
yeah, if you got one more, let's go for it.
Yeah, all right. Just one more. All right, let's do it. This one's called "The Clown in Tears." It's going to be the title track of our upcoming album. That clapping, that
There
that,
it is.
That clapping track is the best. Yeah,
Yeah, I had actually one of the shows. Someone complained about it. They're like, "Oh, all that canned clapping," and I'm like, "That's all we got." You know, it's like
what? That's the best.
I know it's the best. What kind of show is this with the canned clapping? I'm like, I don't know. This is this kind of show. What can I tell you? All we can do.
Exactly.
That was a great set. Thank you so much, Ross.
No worries, no worries. It was a pleasure being here.
Thanks for coming out all by yourself. No band behind you. So yeah, again, it's a different sound, so it's really cool to hear it. And then when we hear you on Spotify, pick up your music, or see you on stage, it just gives you that extra dimension of understanding the music.
Definitely, yeah.
Cool. Okay, guys. Well, that's the end of our show. I want to thank you guys so much. Matthew, Ross, Jude. You guys are awesome tonight, so thank you guys for...
That's right, thanks for having me.
Great Tuesday night here. Still sort of locked down, even though we can sort of get out a little bit. It still feels like the world isn't quite back to normal yet, but seems like it might get there. It might get there soon. So I think actually the wind kept me in more today than anything else. It was so freaking windy today. I thought the house was going to blow away. Yeah. So what more can I say? Great music. Keep going, guys, and hope to see you on stage and see you out in Camden.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Awesome.
I'm going to play our promo for the show one more time because I just love the promo. I love Ella. I love Shake the Geek. These guys are going to be awesome.
Yeah,
there's still a few seats left. So sorry, the tickets are a little bit expensive. They're £25 a seat, which is I know a lot. But if you go over to Shake the Geek's website, there's a discount code that'll save you 20% or something. So check that out. And if you can make it, we'd love to see you. If you can't, we're going to film the whole thing and put it up on the site. So if you can't make the show, you will be able to watch a digital gig of it, which will be pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a good week. Yeah, we look forward to all your new music and new releases. Stay in touch. See you guys soon.
Will do.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
In a bit, guys.
Thank you.
See ya.
I won't pose for your photos. I won't walk your life. I don't care if you call me crazy. Don't take up my time. I might scare you by doing things you don't know what to call. Do you think you control me? You can never know, never know, never know. If you don't stand with me, then just go. What makes you think I will break when you are? Do you like how you see me now? Wonder how much I will take. Carry on. You don't know me now. I will remember those days. I remember those days. But I won't get lost in the